Good evening, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. So we have Pelly leading, Brock is second, Mike is third, Mazza fourth, Jensen fifth, Punch You in the Head sixth, Ronnie Boy seventh, J-Real eighth, Ginger Bush ninth, Skarma 10th, Jelly 11th, and Chris is 12th. And we had people that did not finish is Mato Man, and then one over myself and Pedro and Mikey. But yeah, it was a good race. Got damaged, but yeah, was good. Okay, let's see. He's right on Pelly, like just under half a second. What's the close battles? Punch is on Maz as well.
So, Mitch, I am.
Okay, sure, man.
I will leave you to go over.
Okay. Cool.
The few just until I get this where it needs to be.
Yes. Let's see.
So, yes, Mitch and chat, anybody watching that has managed to tune in, sorry for the delay. More issues than I'd even like to go over, so we'll just gloss over them. Remainder of the fact we've got 14 laps to go, and we will get at least half an hour of racing here. Or 20 minutes, sorry, just over 20 minutes of racing. So, Pelly P1, Brock P2, Mike P3, Jensen P4, Mazza P5, Punch P6, J-Real P7, Gingerbush P8, Ronnie P9, Skarma P10, Chris White P11, Jelly P12, Mato Man 1 over Mitch. For some reason Mitch was on the track, that's strange. Pedro and Mikey. Or were you just racing, Mitch, for the hell of it?
Yeah, I was racing.
I like it.
Was not so good, but anyway, waiting for the new game.
So, Mitch, do you know... Right, I need to get some data up, in fact. Let's get some data up for the guys. So, Jensen's up 9 positions, so did Jensen retire? And,
He had a crash in qualifying. So Mike was telling me. So yeah, he was like, what? Yeah, down there.
So it's kind of usual top 4, Pelly, Brock, Mike and Jensen I see, and then we've got that kind of drop off to Mazza, J-Real, Gingerbush. Ronnie's sitting in a solid P8 at the moment.
Not bad for him.
And what happened to Pedro?
He crashed at some corner. I think where Punch is coming from. I don't know what corner is it. Just before the... just past left and right or something.
Where are we? Oh, I think I know where you are.
Okay, where Jelly
so
is...
we've got Brock here making a move on Pelly, and he's going to go up the outside. Sorry to jump in on you there, Mitch, but Brock's managed to get in front.
Sure.
He does have a higher advantage to Pelly, and Punch picks up a 5-second time penalty there for speeding in the pit lane at the same time. Oh, and that's the VSC's out, so the guys are going to have to drop pace. That's Ronnie has lost it. He's lost it at Eau Rouge. That is the point where guys tend to struggle.
Yeah, and there's planning of rain coming near the end.
Ooh, that's interesting.
So we had a safety car, so they thought, I don't know, near the end. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that.
DRS enabled. Now I am assuming that is after the restart of the safety car. So Gingerbush hunting down P5 as normal. Mazza P7. He's lost a few paces, so Mazza started P4 today. It was a solid start for him. Chris White down 3, Punch up 6, so he started near the back of the grid in qualifying as well.
Yeah.
So it's been a
16th.
good start for the guys. So I guess now it's about if Brock can pull away.
Yeah.
And it's a yo-yo with the DRS passes here, isn't it? It becomes a very tricky track in regards to once you're kind of 2 cars behind. It's really hard to make any moves because there's guys in a slipstream in the DRS open. There's Brock trying to break the 16 Perry this time, which he's managed to do. Mike too far back at the moment, but Brock's went a little wide. That's going to allow Perry to close up. Will he make a move down into the hairpin? Is he going to be close enough? He shows him the line, but thinks better of it. Not really a place where you're going to see much overtaking anyway.
Yeah.
So, our top 4 have not stopped.
Yes.
And what I will say is Brock is managing the ERS use very, very well.
No, that's good. Sure.
Compared to the other guys, he holds a very big advantage. Trying to get the car up to get a run at a bus stop, but I don't think it's going to be close enough. He's going to need to watch Mike, because Mike's on a couple of car lengths behind as well. Also takes the fastest lap of the race so far in the 1:48.0. And if the rain comes and the track's going to start getting slower, and Jensen manages to keep that spin just in check there. Oh, and Pellis had a big moment up through Rouge, so that's going to allow Mike through in P3 here, I think. Yep, and Pelly just doesn't have the momentum now. And Mike goes through into P2, so that's what he was waiting on. Mike just wait, as soon as the driver makes a mistake, capitalise, try and move forward. And Spa is definitely a track where mistakes can come thick and fast.
Yeah.
Let's go back to our guys further down. Punch and he takes the fastest lap in the 47.1. So that could end up being the fastest lap of the race for Punch.
Yeah. So he's got 2 laps old softs. Okay.
So let's get back up our lead, guys. Barely half a second. Mike is out the DRS runner Brock, which is
Brock
did
had
he
a
hit the
moment.
Wall?
Yeah, hit the outside of the wall.
And he's got no damage, but it's going to put Mike straight back in the window.
Yeah, no, he does, eh? Okay.
And Brock's in. Brock is in. He's your runner for the tyres. So Mike is now released. So how does this play out? Does Pelly make the run? I don't think he does there. Right. Oh, and Pelly's at the moment! Did he lose up or Rouge?
Yeah, he lost it then. Or Rouge.
And that will probably be a safety car? No? Or up Radion, I should say. It wasn't Rouge, it was Radion.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Shout at me. So Mike now P1. in a good position, I guess. If the rain is going to come and it's going to force an inter-tyre, the mediums will probably go till 16.
Yeah.
So if the rain was to come in the next lap or so, Mike would sit in a really good position.
Yeah. Unluckily for Pele.
Yeah, very unlucky for Pele. And Radion is one of the corners that once you start to lose the car, it's unlikely you recover.
Yeah. I think I lost it there earlier. Or a ruse, either one.
So now holds quite a comfortable advantage to Jensen of 3.3 seconds. Brock 13 seconds behind. He's took his pit stop when he's coming fast on fresh tyres. So Brock now only 16.4 behind Mike, or 16.5, so he's definitely within Mike's pit stop window. But obviously if the rain comes and we're going on to the inter-tyre, it might just work out well for Pele. Not Pele.
Mike. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. No.
Pele was at Radion, buddy. So unfortunate. Spat is a nailer of a track for that. Is so bad. Yes, mate. 100% agree. No, he wasn't even running ERS and he's lost the car. That is horrible. Very, very, very unfortunate, Pele. And I think you were the guy kind of on poise to go win that race there. So unlucky, man. I think it's opened the door for young Michael to just drive. We need to keep an eye on that weather and see if the rain does come. Like you said, Mitch.
Yeah.
So 7 drivers out: Pele, Ronnie, Matoman, 1 over, Mitch, Pedro, Mikey. Yes, Pele, it seems to be a rogue season for you. 2020, mate, 2020. You're going to be a force to reckon with in the new game as well. One of our stronger men, so Mike trying to take the fastest lap there. I think he might have been. So Brock now under 12 seconds behind Jensen. Moving on up, catching up. Gingerbush 8.5 behind. I think Gingerbush is holding out for the rain as well. He's got a comfortable gap to Mazas. Punch now up into P6.
Punch.
So if this soft tyre takes him to the rain, perfect. And you never know, if the rain comes and the guys jump for an inter-tyre for a lap and a half, that soft maybe just give him the grip he needs not to stop.
Yeah. True.
Small lift there up through, down through Rouge and up through Radion. Chris White is catching fast. Punch will need to be aware of that. Chris White in the 3 stop, P7, still working out for him.
That's hectic, but that's good.
And I think, you know, I could be wrong here, Mitch, and I certainly don't want to quote on this, but I think as these positions stands, I think Jensen, well, I don't think he's, I don't want to say anything too quickly, but I know he's very close to wrapping up that championship, and being our first ever HOR back-to-back champion. 7 seasons, that shows, Mitch. 7 seasons of HOR, and we are only declaring our first back-to-back champion.
Sure. Wow.
I think that says a lot for the mix of drivers and the openness. And there's the rain started, Mitch. I just seen Codemaster says that plague for you getting a big flash of raindrops and then the rain gradually builds.
Yes.
So the rain is now on. 7 to go. So I definitely think we're going to see the guys transition onto that inter tyre. Now the question is just when.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Because, yeah, how fast the rain comes. Probably should be, should be in the lap or two, eh?
Yeah, long lap here as well at Spa. So the thing is, what you don't want to get caught is going across the line and the track is looking not bad, but the time you're at the end of sector 1 it's really quite wet and you've got like 2 full sectors to do in really crap conditions, so you've got to be careful in your judgment when it comes.
Yeah, no, true.
So we'll see. I think Mike, Norman and Jensen stayed out.
Yeah, just have a look at.
So, no, none of our front runners choosing to gamble now. Punch likes a gamble. The thing is, will the track even get wet enough? The rain might start, but it might never become wet enough to actually utilise the inter tyre. It certainly doesn't look close yet.
I hope it will work. Yeah.
The track's still showing some strong pace. P4 in the championship. Oh, but there's still races to fight it out, Pelly. Still races to fight it out. Well, we might be looking to charge down P3 in the championship as well into the closing races. I wonder if we can get there. Mike chooses he's staying out again. Let's see what Jensen does. Jensen is staying out. Brock, I think it's going to be one of these kind of strange, damp, but still in slick conditions. Which is tricky stuff. So J Real now all over the back of Chris White. So J Real is going to pull up behind. Chris White's going to defend the side line, I think. And Jerry dropped a lot of time through the kink.
Yeah, he did, eh?
Yeah. But Chris White's went a little wide, and Chris White's going to take the jump. Look at Punch in as well. So Punch in. Chris White in is going to be a battle of the pit stops. Punch goes onto the softs. No,
there we go. Inters. Yeah, the penalty there.
That was so strange. So Jelly goes through. I don't think there's Jelly in the car.
I think he left though.
Yeah, I think he has.
Yeah.
So Chris has took the gamble. He's went for the tyres. I think it is getting close to that time.
Yeah.
Let's see Mike when he's braking into turn 1, how much earlier is he? Still close to that 100 metres? That was probably a little too late.
Yeah.
Yep, Mike's going to jump in. So Mike's in. Jensen stays
Jensen
out.
stays out. Ooh.
So he's trying
Brock.
to win this race. Is Brock in? Brock stays out too.
Out. Sorry.
Ooh.
We got mixed up there. Okay. Come on, Mike. You got this, bro.
So this is the crunch now. Does Mike have the pace in the car on the inter-tyre? Very little turning there. No, he managed to avoid damage.
Okay. It just looked a bit funny. Is what's his name? Punch gaining a little
So
bit.
let's see how quickly Mike gains, or if he gains at all. He's 10.7 behind Brock at the moment. So I think the soft tyre's still going quicker. The slicks are still a faster tyre. You can see Mike's really struggling on that tyre. Really struggling.
But should sector 2.
Oh, and Brock spun the
Brock.
car.
Oh, come on, Mike. I don't know how he spun the car.
I think he's just lost traction.
Okay.
So Jensen, he's went really deep there. The brakes are really starting to strut. And Jensen's not went in.
No.
What? Jensen's crazy. Chris White's retired from this session at Radion. VSC out.
Oh, Jensen lost bad there, man.
And Brock's not went in either. What's going on? Jensen and Brock choosing not to go in. That's mental.
It is.
Have you seen DRS being disabled yet, Mitch?
No, I haven't, hey.
That's interesting. So the track is still pretty dry. Green flags, back racing.
DRS. Oh, as on the meters. I don't know. Surely it must be a downfall.
So Brock is really struggling now.
Is those tyres when you spun it up, probably, eh?
I think so, yeah. He's having to be so careful through the corners. But Mike's inters are not playing ball either. You can see the car is utterly plagued with understeer. He has no front grip at all.
Oh no. Thanks.
So the AI, Jelly's AI has pit for inter tyres, so that would tell me now is the time to get on that tyre.
Yeah, I would say so. So, Mike still has a chance. Because Jensen still has to pit.
I think he's going to be lucky to get out in front of Jensen though. You know, I don't know, I could be wrong, but it's going to be very close. Jensen is in. He's very tentative on pitting straight. Oh, big snap at the tyres. So let's watch Mike and Brock. I think Brock will probably. Yeah, Brock's definitely going to. Yeah, he needs to pit.
Yeah, he was so close there.
So let's watch Mike and compared to Jensen. Jensen is now serviced. Is he serving a penalty? DRS disabled. Jensen through the last hairpin now, and Mick, they're practically through the last hairpin at the same time, but Jensen is going to be slightly ahead, so Mike now has 3 seconds to make on Jensen. If he wants to win that, in fact he has more than that because he needs to make up that time penalty. Mike is strong in the wet.
Yeah.
But there is only 2 laps to go.
I'm sure you can make it. So far. Jensen doesn't have any warning. Oh, he has one warning, sorry.
Jensen has one, so is that them even
one
then?
Warning. No, not quite.
Warning.
One warning, yeah.
Yeah, Chris, mate, it's been spat out a few people as well, man. It's brutal, isn't it? It's utterly brutal. You were driving a strong recovery as well, from what I've seen. A really strong recovery. So Jensen's actually looking to hold some good wet pace here against Mike.
Yeah.
So Jensen looks set to win here today. Mike a valiant effort, but Jensen from P13 to P1. What a drive.
Not bad.
That is deserved of a back-to-back title for sure. Safety, mate, it's horrible, man. It's just one of these things, and it's not just HOR. You know, most leagues you tend to have small fucking incidents in the scenarios and try our best to whittle them out. But it takes awareness. I think the longer a group perseveres and spends time together, the cleaner and cleaner it becomes. And I think we have a good basis here to have a really strong grid of guys.
Not bad with the turnout tonight, eh?
Yes, big up to all the drivers. It's something we struggled with the last couple of weeks. I think maybe as well a lot to do with it. A lot of guys looking to do things under lockdown, you know, and then lockdown's just getting released more and more, and people are starting to find their feet and freedom again, and I do understand it. The only thing I just ask is just say, you know, I don't mind, you know, I understand that people were all shitless in lockdown and that, and even if some of the guys had just joined here for lockdown, we seen some really strong drivers pass through HOR just in that short time period, and it would be a shame to see them go. But still, in the same hand, I would understand. Weekends are busy time. I think a lot of people are going to the pubs afterwards. When this is all done. So onto our last lap. Jensen through Radon the last time. Up the main straight. As he starts to fall back down in sector 2.
So definitely driver of the day, Chris, would you say? What, 13 now?
Yeah, it'd be a close toss-up, I think, between Punch and Jensen, but I think Jensen coming from where he did to go win the race is a really strong drive.
Yeah.
And deserved of driver of the day for sure. Jensen into sector 3 for the last time. up the back straight towards bus stop in a valiant drive from what we caught. I think we managed to get back on board at lap 5. He's drove from P13 to P1, drove steady and composed to bus stop for the last time to the line to take the checker flag at Spa. Good drive. Jensen Mike's going to follow him in P2, and I think he's going to secure that P2 with a big wiggle. Brock, after a couple of tricky moments in that last stint, I think he'll be pretty happy to stay on the podium. Big boot oversteer through the last corner. Enjoying it to the line, quite right. Maz is going to bring home a solid P4 and a good result today for Alpha in regards to constructors.
Yeah,
interesting to see how that plays out with some of the guys not scoring. Skarma, when did Skarma retire?
Yeah, just a few seconds ago.
So Skarma will possibly still be classified, so that helps Haas in their battles in the constructors. But I think it gives Alpha a bit of a extra advantage. Ginger Bush brings some P5. Punch is going to... Well, he's just coming into sector 3 now, and Jeriel and Skarma will actually be P7, P8. If Jelly was not in the car from a long time ago, then they will not be classified in the points. Oh, Punch car trying to step away, but he keeps it in shape. 98 on his car, that's just his age as well. It's ironic that. Through the bus stop to the line. P6 for Punch. And Jeriel, he picked up some damage, so that's why Jeriel fell off the back of his teammate. In fact, he got a lot of damage. He drove a valiant effort and no damage. Through the bus stop. Squeeze on that pub to the line. Jeriel brings home P8.
Oh.
Nope, he doesn't.
Oh.
Ah, Jeriel.
Jeriel.
Yes, definitely. He was up the line. So let's get Jensen and Mike in for just a wee quick chat. Where are they, Jensen and young Mike? So good drive there from, just about speak about him and he joins the party. Jensen, congratulations, good drive.
Yeah.
I'm really happy with that.
A driver
really
of the day's performance.
Man, such a tough race. Yeah, I crashed in qualifying. That Don Juan touched the curb and tried to counter steer it and crashed out, but I had the medium start and kept with the guys at the front, avoided the chaos. Yeah, really happy with that. My first one in the wheel as well. So
it is. And is that? Am I right or wrong that pretty much secures a title or no?
I think so. Yeah, I had to outscore Brook by 4 points if I didn't win, and 3 points if I did win.
And you most certainly done that with an advantage of over 10. So we will clarify that, and I will fully confirm it tomorrow on stream and give you your rightful dues. Mike, P2 Inter's maybe just a lap early. Or did you feel it was the right call? What, one lap more? But you tried something different though.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think as well, you were absolutely plagued with understeer when you first came out in inter tyres, because there was obviously no real water, and I think you just burnt out the tyres. So when the rain come, you couldn't show your full potential. Yeah. So you were probably never going to catch Jensen then. All in all, a good race. Happy. That's it. You've not seen many. So, Mitch, do you have anything you wish to ask the gentlemans?
Just want to say congrats, guys. Well done. That's it.
So, guys, back at the actual time tomorrow of 8 PM. Again, sorry about this delay to start, and we will see you tomorrow.